Hello and welcome to a very improvised little news video here on the channel. I'm right now in Hamburg on a spotter trip, and I was expecting Herpa to announce the 0506 release batch next week. But the information has actually already leaked now and is starting to circulate, so I thought I don't want to wait. Let's take a look at what Herpa has come up with this time. And since I have all the information, there's no need to wait. But before we take a look at it, I just quickly want to mention that all the models you see in this video can be pre-ordered with a 10% discount at the FMB shop. But now let's take a look at what Herpa has in store for us this time. And as always, we focus on the Scale 500 models. And the first aircraft model coming here is a Boeing 7879 Dreamliner in the standard livery of Egypt Air. So I think that can be a rather pretty aircraft, especially with that really beautiful livery. The only thing not so pretty is the retail price, which is set at 40 euros. Then there's something for those nostalgic for the Soviet era. An Avio Gen X. I can't really say that I know this airline very much, but there is a model of it featuring the Tupolev Tu-134A. So that might be something for those who have 33 euros in their pockets. And then we, surprise, surprise, get another Lufthansa aircraft from Herpa Wings in Scale 500, this time a 7478. And of course in the current standard livery, and this aircraft will set you back with 45 euros. And then we are of course having more announcements of Condor aircraft, but we are of course still waiting to have a single one released in one of the new standard liveries of the airline. But in this release batch there is once again a Condor aircraft announced. This is an A321 in the yellow striped livery, if you like that. Then you will have to splash the cash with 35 euros. Which is the official retail price for this model. Then there's something for those who like private jets. Well, I mean, it's definitely not the smallest one we see here, because this is the Qatar Amiri flight Boeing 7478. Now, personally, I prefer smaller business jets, but I mean, at least the aircraft does have a quite interesting livery. This aircraft will also set you back with 45 euros if you are interested in it. And then we get another ITA Airways aircraft announced, but not the A350S we actually had expected, because they had already shown us the sample model of that. But no, this time they are announcing the A220-300 in the Born to be Sustainable livery, which means it's a wide aircraft with the ITA branding slapped on. Now, I am excited about the aircraft nonetheless, but having such a wide aircraft and then with an official retail price of 35 euros is a slap in the face for any collector. At least we do get another ITA Airways, but we are still waiting for an ITA Airways aircraft model in the blue livery. Then, as also kind of expected, the Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner of Vistara. I had talked about it in a previous video that Herpa had plans to release such a model, and now it is officially announced in this release batch for 0506. This aircraft model will set you back with 40 euros if this is a model for you. Then there is more for those nostalgic for the good old days of aviation. A KLM Douglas DC-6 in, I believe to be their standard livery back in the day, but I'm not an expert in this topic, so if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below. But if you want to have a DC-6 of KLM, well, the official retail price of Herpa Wings is 33 euros. Furthermore, also kind of expected, a new aircraft model of Lot Polish Airlines. We had also talked about that in a previous video, but this time we are getting Lot Polish Airlines Tupolev Tu-134A. So again, for those liking the good old days of aviation, there's a model for you. This will also set you back with 33 euros. The official retail price of 33 euros is also the fact for the US Air Force Douglas VC-118A. I can't say much about that either, because that is also definitely not within my forte, but I mean, I think it's based on the DC-6 and of course in the livery of the US Air Force back in the day. So yeah, those were all the Scale 500 models that Herpa had in this batch. I want to apologize for the well, slightly chaotic video and not maybe to the quality standards that I usually have. But as I said, I'm right now traveling, so yeah, that's just what it is. But the most important thing is, of course, the information itself. What do you think about this release badge? For me, it's kind of a weird mix, quite a bit of retro and nostalgic stuff there. Prices seem to have leveled out a little bit. They're still way too high, but it doesn't seem like we have major increases at the moment, which is kind of good news. But yeah, as I said, what do you think about this release badge? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget, you can pre-order these models at the FMB shop with a 10% discount. I hope the next video will be less chaotic, but in any case, if you have enjoyed this type of content, then don't forget to leave a like. And of course, if you are new around here, you're always welcome to hit subscribe. With that, thank you so much for tuning in this time, and see you in the next one.